When you receive some books that you've ordered, there are a number of steps in processing. The first thing is that you need to take the books out of the box and check them off of your order list. The easiest thing I found to do was to put them on a cart and then go ahead and check them off on that list to make sure that you received everything that you should have. Now, in the library, I found that the best way to process the books is to involve the library aides. So we developed a system of stations where each student does a particular job. The first thing is that barcodes need to be attached to the books. Now I'm going to have Jan demonstrate this, but the students normally would do this process. So if you have a book, you would take it and put the barcode on the front. We found that it was best to put it on the bottom and on the front for a couple of reasons. First of all, when it's on the front, it's a lot easier to bar wand when the book is checked out. Also, when you take inventory, if the barcode is on the front towards the spine, all you have to do is pull the book partway off the shelf and then you can easily bar wand it. Particularly if you're right-handed, you want to have it on the front. If you have it on the back, then you need to use the bar wand left-handed, which seems to be a pain because most people are right-handed. So first of all, we put the barcodes on the books and then we'll go ahead and go to step number 2. After a book has been barcoded, the library tech will take the book and enter it into the computer. Now, if the book has already come with processing and has already been entered, all the library tech has to do is bar wand the barcode, which is on the front, and then the library record will come up. Then she'll click on Add a Copy, and this is the point where you check to make sure that the call number and the price are entered the way you want them. If they're not, that can be done at that point. Now, if a book did not come with processing, the record may be available in your library program. So then you could bar wand the ISBN to see if it comes up. If it doesn't come up under ISBN, you could try the title to see if you can find it. Sometimes it works that way. But in this case, the book did come up, and then you could go ahead and download that record and then go ahead and add the local information. After the library tech has finished entering the books, it's always a good idea for the librarian to double check them. So what I would do is take a book, I would bar wand it, go to the library program and double check the record. Particularly, I'm looking to make sure that the call number is the way that it should be for our library, and I'm double checking the subject headings. You really don't need to eliminate subject headings, but if there are particular ones that would work for your library, you can go ahead and add those into the MARC record. And also, I'm just double checking the local record as far as the price and some of the tags that are in there, make sure that they're the way I want for the library. Now, if there's part of a series or ones that we've had a lot of, I can kind of spot check those, but ones that are brand new, I want to make sure that they work exactly the way I want them for our library. The next step is for the library aides to put on the date due sticker. Normally we put that in the front of the book. It's much easier to access when it's on the very first page of the book near the top. Then we also have our library identification stamps. I have one stamp that actually has our address on it, and typically we'll put that on the title page. That's the same page where we also wrote down what the barcode number was in the spine area. We also have a stamp that just says what the high school's name is, and the places I like to put that is on the top and the bottom of the outside of the book. And you want to make sure that it is right side up there on both of those situations. So those are the places that we like to stamp when we process the book. The next step in our assembly line is to magnetize the book. So if your library has an alarm system, the next step is putting that magnetic strip into the book. And this is again where the library aides can do this process. I usually have them put the magnetic strip in, and then on the very last page of the book, I have them take a pen and just put a little check mark in the upper left-hand corner. That indicates that the book has been magnetized. So if there's any question whether those books were done or not, that's an easy way to remember that the book was done. When you have paperback books, I found that the best way to reinforce those is with plastic tape. The tape that we like to use is from the library store, but you can also get tape from Demco or other library stores. So we have these cutters from 3M, and the way we do it, we use the 3-inch tape, put it down the spine of the book, so you can see that Jan's pulling that out. This plastic tape works really well, and it's a lot easier to apply than some other processes out there. So she's getting rid of all the wrinkles using the bone folder there, and we cover the spine with the tape this way, gets all the wrinkles out. This way the barcode is covered on the front, and the spine label and any other stickers that you might put are also covered. So she's going to cover the spine, and then she's going to put a piece of tape on the front. This covers the rest of the barcode and also reinforces that cover. And then when she finishes with the front, she's going to flip the book over and do the same thing on the back side. There are a variety of ways to cover hardback books. The one I liked was the Durafold from Demco, where you would take the cover and put it inside the plastic, and then it would end up like this. But there are a variety of ways to do this, so you can figure out which way works best for you.